What's up, guys? It's Harm or Trey, whatever you want to call me. And you guys probably haven't seen me in a while. I haven't uploaded a video in I think 8 months, 7, 8 months, I'm really not sure. And the least I could do for you guys is at least give an explanation as to where I've been, what I've been doing, so on and so forth. So let's take it all from the beginning, from when I finally decided to, what I thought was quitting. I thought I was quitting. Like, I thought I was done. So not to get into too much detail, me and my ex-girlfriend broke up, and as if anyone watching this was a viewer of my stream, you guys know that I lived in an apartment with my girlfriend at the time. And that was really the first time I've had internet in a place where I live. Growing up, I always lived here. I'm at my parents' house now. I always had to go to my grandmother's where I had my setup and play, because that was the only place that provided internet. So me and my girlfriend at the time moved into an apartment February 3rd in 2017. That was my senior year. I moved into the apartment halfway through my senior year, and let's just not get into all that. So anyways, around September of last year, this was almost a year ago, we moved into a different apartment about 20 minutes away from the other one. So it was closer to work for me, it was closer to school for her, you know, just it was a better apartment in general. And then me and her decided to break up. It was a mutual thing, kind of not. It was really weird. And then that's when Noah, or SLK, decided to move in with me. He moved in on New Year's Eve of 2018. And then, you know, we were basically just like the grind bros at that point. We were both streaming every day. We weren't making videos at the time because we had like a bunch of video ideas, but we never really executed on them. But it was really cool finally living together in a space with him, because we always talked to each other on Discord. We always were playing together. It's just like we were always like talking somehow. And then the months go on. He decided to move back to Delaware, and I decided that I really didn't want to live in the apartment anymore, but it was a year lease, so I had to at least stay there till September. So I talked to my landlord. I was like, hey, like, I don't want to stay here anymore. And before anything, just to clear it, I let my girlfriend at the time, my ex-girlfriend at the time, stay with me, because I wasn't just gonna like kick her out to the streets. Like, I'm not that kind of guy. I felt bad because she kind of had nowhere to go, so I'm like, you can just stay here until you figure something out, or until whatever happens, you can just stay here. And then she told me that after her last final in school, she was moving wherever. I'm not gonna say where, but she was moving wherever. And I'm like, okay. And I was talking to my landlord, and he said, if you can be out by the end of May, I think it was the end of May, you can get out of your lease and you don't have to worry about it. I'm like, all right, cool. It was like 3 days earlier than what my ex-girlfriend had planned, but you know, it's 3 days. I didn't really think it was that big of a deal. So I was talking to her, and that was, wow, that was a mess. She did not like that at all. We were cool up until that point. I mean, I could go into all the facts of like what I did, and yeah, it's just not worth it at this point. Everything's fine now. Exes will be exes. I wish her well. I hope she's doing good for herself. I haven't talked to her a little bit, but I hope she's doing well for herself. Then I finally moved back into my parents in April, May, like I guess the end of May going into June. My parents live out in the country. Like, it is the country. It is a township road. If you guys know what a township road is, literally a back road. Like, it's all gravel. It is a back road. It is a country road. To no surprise, there's no internet line that runs out here. We can't get Spectrum. We can't get AT&T. There's no Verizon anywhere. Like, this satellite internet is the best that we have. It is the best that we can get. And, you know, it's fine for casual stuff, like if you want to watch YouTube, if you want to watch Netflix, Hulu, if you want to watch the occasional Twitch stream, that's fine. But it is not meant for like serious gaming, which is odd because I can stream for the most part perfectly fine. Like, the upload is like 20 something or something like that, but the download's like 5 or 10. So streaming is fine because it's all just uploading packets to a server. But you know, when I'm trying to play Call of Duty, I'm averaging like 120 to 150 ping with like 2% packet loss on a decent day. If it's a good day, I'm getting like 80 to 90 ping. Average is 100 ping with like 0% packet loss. But if it's like a mediocre day for the satellites, I guess, it's pretty shitty. So this is where I'm kind of stuck in a weird situation, because COD Champs is going on right now, and I've been watching it, and it's like kind of just like bringing the fire back that I want to compete again. But on this internet, I literally can't. Like I can, but the scrims would suck. I'd be getting no bullet reg. Like I've played League Play on Black Ops 4, and it is, I'm not gonna say it is terrible, god awful. Like it is just not good. So I don't really think it's worth all the frustration and the stress of, you know, having bad scrims and just a stressful time like leading up to an event. Like it just wouldn't be good vibes. So I think I'm coming to the conclusion, I really haven't made my final decision yet, but I think the best thing to do in giving my situation is to just focus on content. Now I know I say this like all the time, like I always say I want to upload more, I want to stream more, yada yada. But there's really only a limit to what I can do with this internet. Like I can stream some days. Like the other day I tried to stream and I was dropping like half of my frames. I had like 3,000 dropped frames within like 30 seconds or something. It was really not, it was just bad. Then uploading, making videos shouldn't be that bad because it's only just recording the gameplay or recording whatever I do, but the upload part itself would actually, I don't know how long the upload would take since my upload's pretty good. I don't know. I didn't really think about that. Maybe the upload would go fast. I don't know. But I'm just trying to figure out what kind of content I want to make because I think this is the last time I'm going to go for it. Like it is all or nothing here. No matter what I do, Call of Duty's going to franchising, so who really even knows what's going to happen with the whole amateur scene and the pro scene and everything, because there really could be no more open bracket events, which means basically everything in the amateur scene would be online for the most part, unless you go to like locals. I don't know what they have planned, but that's what scares me. Like they haven't announced anything and no one really knows what's going on. This is why I'm really leaning towards doing just content, because you know it's kind of like it's safe, I guess is the best way to put it. You know, I know what's there, I know what I can do to succeed for the most part. The thing is, to succeed in content or streaming, it's all just consistency. I feel like everyone knows that, but people care too much about how many likes they get, how many views they get, how many viewers they have, how many followers they have on Twitch. Like, people just care way too much about numbers and not enough about the content they're making. Like, if they're not getting the viewers or the likes or the views, their content probably isn't that good. Like, I'm just being completely honest. Like, I have seen so many tweets like, oh, I don't get this many viewers, it's not even worth streaming, I'm not having fun. First of all, if you started streaming to try and just make money or get big or whatever, then you started for the wrong reason. Now this is obviously coming from me. I only have like 700 followers on Twitch, like, so I'm not big in the slightest at all. I'm not claiming to be. But I also really don't care about how many views I get or likes I get. As long as I like the content that I'm putting out, I know eventually it's gonna pay off. Because if you don't even like the, like, here's my philosophy. Make a video, record it, edit it, do all that. And if you can't sit down and watch it yourself, why do you expect someone else to watch it? And if you're a streamer who's one of those guys like, I don't get this many viewers, it's not worth it, go back in your VOD and tell me if you would sit there and watch that for the 3 hours or however long you stream. If you can't, then why do you expect someone else to? Like, I go back and watch my old videos all the time, like my highlights videos, some of my old live comms and shit like that. My live comms sucked. They were garbage. I got bored just watching it. My highlights weren't that bad. It still could have used some more in it, which is what I've been thinking about. Like, what can I do to be unique in the community for content? What can I do differently that hasn't been done for? This is just stuff that people see people doing well with content and they think they can just copy them and succeed, which sometimes is the case. Like Fortnite right now, people just copy the same video ideas over and over and over again, doing squad fill or duo fill, getting random kids or little kids their first win or something like that. I feel like that's obviously always going to do well for the most part. I think the big thing now is just highlights. People have the no attention span at all anymore. Like, it is fucking minimum. They had the attention span of a fucking squirrel. People want like multiple like 30-second clips. They don't want to sit there and watch just a full raw gameplay. Sometimes some people do. Like, I still kind of enjoy that from time to time. But personally, even myself, like, I don't really want to sit there and watch a full gameplay. I want to see like the best highlights from a long recording or from a long stream or something like that. I don't know, I feel like I'm just going on a weird tangent at this point. I don't know why. So, where have I been? I've been here. I've been trying to stream a little more when my internet allows me. So I'm here, twitch.tv/TreyHarm. I did change it up. I am no longer HarmTD, except on YouTube because I couldn't figure out anything else to change it to. HarmTD has been retired. It is TreyHarm now. Probably gotta change again at some point. I don't know. I feel like it was time for a change. I just watched someone get turned on. I am sorry. That was bad. Anyways, my plan is to just focus on content and do what I can to put out as much content as possible given my internet situation. So hopefully I can provide that for you guys. I don't know what kind of content I'm going to be producing. This will probably be the only YouTube video for a while on this channel. Streams, I will try and stream as much as possible. I try every night if my internet allows me to. So like I said, twitch.tv/TreyHarm. I'll link it in the description below along with my Twitter. That's about all I have. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Videos are coming back. I just don't know when or what they will be, but I promise videos are coming back. So I think that's it. I'm TreyHarm. I'm out, guys. Peace.